Welcome to Black History Month 2019. I'm going to be covering the Black Panther Party briefly today. I'm doing so because I knew Huey P. Newton before there was a Black Panther Party. And I'm going to read some stuff, and I'm going to talk to you about a book that was written by Stephen Shames and Bobby Seale. It's called Power to the People, and it's about the Black Panther Party. In fact, it says the world of the Black Panthers. Now, if you'd like to have a copy of this, let me give you this ISBN number, because see, a lot of these books you may have to go this route to get them, because they're closing bookstores everywhere. But the ISBN number here is 9781 4197 22400. And in the United States it costs $40. It has a lot of pictures in it of the people that ran the Black Panther Party, as well as pictures of them interacting in the community. But mainly what I want to talk about is the survival programs, and which we need right now. But I'm going to read what Huey had to say. Okay. He says, all these programs satisfy the deep needs of the community, but they are not solutions to our problems. That is why we call them survival programs, meaning survival depending on revolution. We say that the survival program of the Black Panther Party is like the survival kit of a sailor stranded on a raft. It helps him to sustain himself until he can get completely out of that situation. So the survival programs are not answers or solutions, but they will help us to organize the community around a true analysis and understanding of their situation. When consciousness and understanding is raised to a high level, then the community will seize the time and deliver themselves from the boot of the oppressors. All of our survival programs are free. We have never charged the community a dime to receive the things they need from any of our programs, and we will not do so. We will not get caught up in a lot of embarrassing questions or paperwork which alienate the people. If they have a need, we will serve their needs and attempt to get them to understand the true reasons why they are in need in such an incredibly rich land. Okay, let me read that again. The true reasons why they are in need in such an incredibly rich land. Survival programs will always be operated without charge to those who need them and benefit by them. Now I'm going to read off a lot of the programs that this one organization put together all over this country, and they also had chapters outside of this country. So now let me read to you. I'm only going to read about half of what I'm reading here. Only about half. I only have a few minutes to do this. Okay. Black Student Alliance, Child Development Center. These were all the programs and things that they had going on. They had community health classes, disabled person services, transportation, and attendant, drug alcohol abuse awareness program, free ambulance program, free breakfast for children program, free busing to prisons program, free clothing program, free commissary for prison prisoners program, free community employment program, free dental program, free film series, free food program, free furniture program, free health clinics, free housing cooperative program, free legal aid and education, free optometry program, free pest control program, free plumbing and maintenance program, free shoe program, GED classes, geriatric health center, GYN clinic, junior and high school tutorial program, martial arts program, nutrition classes, Oakland Community School, pediatric clinic, Seniors Against Fearful Environment. Organization is called SAFE, SAFE. And then, of course, the infamous Sickle Cell Anemia Research Foundation, where the Black Panthers tested I don't know how many people. Now, see, we do not have an organization providing these type services. Probably not even thinking about it. And what's so cold about it, I'm looking at the many organizations that we have in this country, and it looks like all of them together don't provide the services that are needed and that the Black Panther Party were providing. See, that's what the problem was. The problem wasn't that they were dangerous and all of that. It's when they started developing community programs where they became dangerous, but in a different way. Now, all they told us to do was to make sure we bared arms and protected our families. That was the number one reason why the Black Panther Party was formed, and a lot of people don't even know that. They were formed to police the police right here in Oakland, California, because we had a lot of deaths where police officers were shooting people, just outright murdering a lot of African American males in particular. That was many years ago, and today we still have that same problem. To the point to where we had to say Black Lives Matter. Because they do matter, but it appeared that no one cared until they came up with the Black Lives Matter. Well, we have to do for self, people. quit asking people to help you when you don't know how to help yourself. Even when they helped you, it didn't work, because that's what it looks like today. Out of all the billions and billions of dollars spent on programs that were offered out and paid by government to non-profit corporations, and then they went to the faith base. The government tried to get the churches involved, and because they knew a lot of these people that need the services went to somebody's church here in Alameda County. And then, since over 60% of the cases in Alameda County of poor people, over 60%, they lived in Oakland. Well, see, they had to come up with some way to fix this. And they chose to get as many poor people out of Oakland as they possibly can. And unfortunately, a lot of them were black people. And they know who you are. They tried to set it up to where you could take your voucher, your low housing or Section 8 voucher somewhere else, and somewhere else. You got to leave this county. Well, some people weren't able to place their vouchers. And for one reason or another. It doesn't matter. You were supposed to set that priority. And I can understand where they probably didn't believe what was really going to happen. And all I can say is a lot of people were cut off their services. They had no services. They didn't go look for jobs like they were supposed to, or go to school. You had it right off the top when they passed those new laws, the Responsibility Act. You could have gone to college and it would have been paid for by the government. At least 2 years of college. Now that is lower level college, but that's more than high school, in which a lot of you didn't even have high school. You had to go for your GEDs, which is a good thing. It's better to have a GED than nothing. So some did what they were supposed to do, and there was a large population of individuals that didn't do what they were supposed to do, and they ended up homeless. Because it turned out that the homeless program was a joke, and people played the government for a number of years, spent millions and millions of taxpayer dollars on homeless, and you didn't come up with permanent housing because you didn't try. You played the system until the system played out. And a lot of people didn't realize what you were doing, especially those that were on drugs, because some of you got more homeless money than you did on a monthly on welfare. Sometimes it did cost more. They were eligible to get both their checks as well as whatever the homeless amount of money that they were provided. Well, we blew it, and they want to blame it all on black people, but black people ain't the only ones that's on welfare. But unfortunately, in this county, we had a large population of African American people, including Oakland. And the way they're coming up with their statistics and things, they're saying that cities that have over 15% African American living there have higher crime rates. Now, that's what they said. And so many cities have done what they could do to make sure that there's not 15% African Americans. Now, if they couldn't get you out of the whole city, they were going to make sure they have you located where they would be able to watch and control. I did a series on how we as African Americans are responding to things. And I've been calling it, we have been traumatized into a docile impasse. Don't know. But anyway, this is still Black History Month, but we're going to carry it out since Black History Month is the month that has the shortest amount of days. We're getting ready to start a program where we will celebrate Black History Month for 32 days. And I'll get back with you when we get into those days. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. Until we meet again, I love you.